New at 10, the father of a gunman killed after opening fire on 2 Jacksonville police officers. Talks exclusively with News4Jax.
What would you say to those officers? Their families right now don't know, frankly, whether or not they're going to come home.
Those 2 officers now recovering in the hospital. The father of Derrick Brabham torn on how he feels.
I definitely can't fault the officers for what they did. They did what they had to do to protect themselves.
That man, Reginald Brabham, the father of Derrick Brabham, says he raised his son as a single parent. He says he did the best he could as a father, but never saw this coming. This is what we know. Police were called to a home on Seaboard Avenue near Timaquana Road around 11 o'clock last night. The officers say they heard gunfire from the home. When they went inside, both officers, Michael Fox and Kevin Gerald, were shot. The officers returned fire, killing the gunman, 25-year-old Derrick Brabham. Backup officers then entered the house and found 3 women and a 19-month-old child. Now, these officers were 2 of 6 shot overnight across the nation. But tonight we start on Jacksonville's west side, where all of this began. Channel 4's Destiny McKeever is live now outside of the house where the shooting took place. Destiny, this cannot be easy for Brabham's father.
Tarek, you hit it on the nail. It is not an easy night for Brabham's father. He says the reality is a lot of people are probably looking at his son as a criminal or as a bad person. He says his son was not, but he is, however, apologizing for what took place here last night.
What would you say to those officers? Their families right now don't know, frankly, whether or not they're going to come home.
Well, you know what? I definitely can't fault the officers for what they did. They did what they had to do to protect themselves.
A father whose only wish was to see his children on the right path. Reginald Brabham in no way thought his oldest son would be shot and killed by police. Police say 25-year-old Derrick Brabham shot his rifle at officers after threatening to kill himself and his family.
He's never been one to be aggressive.
The reason the situation is so surprising to Reggie is because he raised his 2 sons as a single parent for 14 years. He says he knew them like no other. Reginald says Derrick was a loving kid who had no criminal run-ins with the law. Police say Brabham was intoxicated while threatening his family. They say his 19-month-old baby girl was in the house at the time of the shooting. Reginald shared this photo of his family with me and says this is how he'll remember his son, pictured on the right with his fiancée. He says he's in no way supporting what he did.
I cannot honestly say that my son's life is more valuable than somebody else's life, He did a terrible thing if he did what he was alleged to do. Police, they have a right to go home to their families, and they have a right to defend themselves.
And Reginald lives just minutes away from here. Coming up at 11 o'clock tonight, hear how he says he knew something bad was happening to his son. That's all new at 11 o'clock. Reporting live, I'm Destiny McKeever, Channel 4, the local station.